Hello, so for today's lesson, I'll be going through these slides of how to outline body paragraphs, and you'll find that in today's lesson. You'll also want to go to, there's a new category in Classroom. It'll be in Hour 1 and Hour 3. It'll say Literary Analysis Writing, and you each have a copy of the outline for the literary analysis essay. So this says, do not press turn in until you are instructed to do so, and check my comments on your outlines. This feedback will help make your paper writing process a lot easier. So make sure that you have this doc open, and it will look like this. Now we'll be skipping around our outline a bit. We're actually going to work on the introduction and the conclusion last, so you're going to want to scroll down to body paragraph 1 because we will be working on the body paragraphs this week. So make sure that you have this part of the doc open. This is where you'll be working. You'll be typing your parts underneath the instructions wherever there are these brackets here. Whenever it says type your context or type your topic sentence here in these little brackets, that is where you are typing the work of your outline. So, how to write outline body paragraphs is if we go through the slides here, first make sure that you're on this part of your outline doc, body paragraph 1, and keep in mind that in these slides with green titles are required for Wednesday 4:15. Now if you feel comfortable with this, you can move on to the ones with the blue titles that are after the stop sign, because you'll need to end up finishing outlining all 3 body paragraphs by this Friday. But at the very least today, make sure that you get body paragraph 1 done, and I'll teach you how to go through. And honestly, once you have 1 body paragraph down, you should be able to get the gist for the other 2. The only thing that changes with the body paragraphs is that you're talking about different parts of the story. So let's go through this. And notice the slides will tell you, make sure that you're working on this part of the outline doc. So if you go back to your outline, body paragraph 1, check. And it says to work with the topic sentence. And you'll be typing your topic sentence right here in those brackets on your own copy of the doc. So make sure you're in this part and the instructions. So the purpose of a topic sentence is to share what your paragraph will be about. For this essay, topic sentences need to introduce which section of the story you are talking about. Body paragraph 1 must focus on the exposition and/or rising action of the novel. So you're going to want to look for quotes that are early on in the story. That's why you selected quotes from throughout the novel. And again, throughout this and for your outlining for these body paragraphs, you'll need to refer back to that quotes that relate to my theme statement sheet that you copied for last week. You should have made a copy of it so that you have access to it, and that way you'll be able to have the text of the quote and the chapter and the page number, etc., and that'll make outlining your body paragraph easier. So for body paragraph 1, and for the rest of the body paragraphs as well, you are required to open with specific sentence frames. Now, there are different sentence frames for each body paragraph, and for body paragraph 1, you must choose one of these 3 sentence frames to open your body paragraph with. One of these 3 sentence frames for your topic sentence. So, once you find one that you like, you could even copy and paste the sentence frame and copy and paste it right into your doc where you'd like to type it. And there are a few examples using these sentence frames. So they should look something like this using one of the sentence frames. At the beginning of the novel, Draper shows Melody's frustrating experiences with miscommunication. Out of My Mind starts with many instances of unkind discrimination and bullying towards Melody. As the story begins, Melody experiences the feeling of support that comes with compassionate family, friends, and teachers. So again, the key is to use one of the sentence frames, and that will sort of lead you into talking about, okay, here's what this paragraph's talking about. I'm talking about how there's an example of my theme in the beginning of this book. So for the purposes of the sample, let's choose this. So I decided to use that sentence frame, and boom, I can replace the bracket stuff with the stuff that I wrote for my topic sentence. I'll take off the quotes because this is original for me. So I've got the topic sentence right here in my outline. At the beginning of the novel, Draper shows Melody's frustrating experiences with miscommunication. Now, moving through to the next thing, we have context for example number 1. It says, provide context for your first quote. The context must introduce the who, what, when, where, and why of your quote. What is happening at this point in the story? Who is involved in the example? Why are they saying or doing what they are saying or doing in your quote? And you'll be typing your context here, replacing this little chunk with the brackets with your actual context. So, moving in to how to write context, we reviewed this a little bit with our how to write with quotations packets that we did before we started distance learning, and those are available in Classroom earlier if you want to look at some examples and look through those exercises. But the purpose of context is to set up the quote you are sharing. For this essay, you need to provide context for each quote. The context for all body paragraph quotes must answer the following questions. Who is involved? What is happening or being discussed? When is this happening in Melody's life / the plot? And where is this happening? Name the setting. And why is this happening or being discussed? Now there's an asterisk next to the where because sometimes the exact setting will not be important for the quote, but you'll need to make sure that you contextualize and answer, at least 4 of the 5 questions here for proper context. So an example here, and the best thing to do with this is actually to have your quote ready, the one that you want to talk about, the example that you want to talk about, which, again, you already have. So if you have the text of your quote, you'll already have an idea of where it is, and then you can start giving it context. Now, if you copy and pasted the context from the Excel sheets, you cannot use that exact context from the Excel sheet. That's there to give you some reference, some example, but you cannot just copy and paste the context from that Excel sheet. Nor can you copy and paste the analysis from your Excel sheet and put it onto your outline. You need to come up with original, well-written context and analysis for these quotes. So, an example of context. We have early on, Melody remembers a time when her dad was unable to understand her. Melody tries to signal that she wants to go to McDonald's, but Mr. Brooks does not understand. In her narration, Melody shares her frustration with the reader. And I've got a comma there because I'm about to lead into the quote. So I'm going to put my context right here in my outline. It's something that I've typed. It's answered all of the questions that you need. And you can take a look back at these slides and see that this answers the who, what, when, and why. Then, when you move through, you'll need to put your quote with proper MLA citation here. And I was providing context for this quote. I could feel one of my tornado explosions starting. I started to kick, and my arms got all tight. It was driving me crazy that I couldn't tell him about a stupid Big Mac. Draper, 88. The proper MLA citation is right there, and you'll want to include that in your outline. So, I'll put that quote into my outline, and then I get to move on to analysis. Now, the purpose of analysis is to connect the quote to your theme statement. For this essay, you need to provide analysis after each quote. The analysis for all body paragraph quotes must consider the following questions. How does this quote prove that the theme is developing throughout the novel? And how does this quote connect to your theme statement specifically? And an example here for this past quote. This is one of the many examples of miscommunication in the novel. Melody becomes equally frustrated with each experience. These problems motivate her to use every way that she can to help her communicate better throughout the story. So I'll want to have that for my analysis. And again, this analysis is relating to my theme statement. And in this case, with this quote example that we've been going through, my theme statement is about miscommunication. And when you write your own analysis, you're going to need to connect your quote example that you're using in the outline to your theme statement that you have written. And on the quotes that relate to my theme statement sheet, you have your theme statement copy and pasted right there. So make sure that you're using that to help you. And the last step of a body paragraph outlining is a concluding sentence. Now, the purpose of a concluding sentence is to wrap up the point of your paragraph. For this essay, you need a concluding sentence at the end of each paragraph. For all body paragraphs, you're required to conclude your paragraph, or for body paragraph 1, I should say, you're required to conclude your paragraph with one of these sentence frames, as you have specific concluding sentence frames for each body paragraph. But for this one, you need to choose one of the three. And in this case, I wrote this one using the sentence frame about miscommunication. And I will put my concluding sentence right there. So again, today the goal is to just get through outlining body paragraph 1. You can use these slides as an example, rewatch this video for help, and email me for any help that you may need. Now, by the end of the week, and certainly by Monday, I would like to leave comments on your docs. So I'll be asking you to check those comments and resolve those comments and fix those comments so that your outline for your body paragraphs is looking good. As usual, feel free to email me if you have any questions.